Get ready with me and we'll talk about how I got the job as a sub ASM on Angelia. Okay, so I hate to just be like, it's who you know, because that is very annoying and very not helpful. So I'm gonna give you a list of like some action items. Please note that there is not one way to get to Broadway. This is not guaranteed to get you to Broadway. These are just some tips. Tip number one is to be open to opportunities. My very first SM job was at a summer stock in upstate New York, and the way the stage management teams worked was there's an SM team on the first and third show, and then there was one on the second and fourth show. And while I was there, I asked the SM on the opposite shows of me if I could shadow them while they were calling the show because I was an intern. My second tip is to keep in touch with people, but do it in a non-annoying way. This means don't just be asking people for things like a job or bug them every month with an updated resume. Like, you have to keep it classy. You can't just be like, hi, do you have a job for me? Like, just be a normal human and interact with people in normal human ways. Fast forward to September of 2021, and I won lottery tickets to a show, and it was a 3-hour long play, and I really didn't know if I wanted to see it. That seemed like a long commitment. But I did see it, and that same SM I shadowed back on my internship happened to be on the show. And I said, hey, not sure because of COVID if you can say hi after, would love to see you. It's been years. And so we saw each other, and then we became really good friends. That same show that we went to see ended up needing APA for rehearsals for a couple days, so I was able to meet the rest of the SM team and just make more connections. Fast forward to & Juliet, I really wanted to be on the team from the beginning, but it didn't work out. And to the invited dress, I went to opening night for & Juliet, and I loved the show. I got my friend a gift, and I included a bottle of champagne for the entire SM team. Honestly, it's been like 2 years since & Juliet has opened. Broadway hasn't really been on my direct mindset as of late because I just didn't know if it was gonna happen. I have been doing a lot more corporate event work and workshops, etc., and I just haven't done a musical in forever. And they reached out earlier this summer because they needed more subs, but I already had a job lined up. So then they reached out this fall and were like, hey, are you interested? And I immediately was like 1000%. I know that working on Broadway is a dream many people have, and a lot of people are just like, it's who you know, but like don't really give you any tips on like how to meet people, etc. So let me know if you have questions. I am always happy to answer.